Hi, I just took pictures of myself in my underwear. It's for science.
Alright, time to clarify something. First, I did actually just take pictures of myself in my underwear, but no, not for science, although it is for reference. In the past 4 years, basically since COVID messed everything up, I have slowly put on about 10 kilograms. Not as bad as what many people have experienced, and I do want to keep my challenges in perspective, but I'm at the heaviest I've ever been, and I don't like it. And so by taking pictures that will serve as a before, that's part of a bigger strategy to motivate myself and get myself through a period of readjusted diet and exercise patterns that will get me back to where I would like to be. Now, taking pictures of yourself like that it's uncomfortable. Looking at the pictures is uncomfortable, and that's okay. Sometimes discomfort is a good thing. But the thing is, you have to make yourself look at the uncomfortable thing. You have to prevent yourself from kind of blocking it out, focusing on other things so that it doesn't bother you so much. And so I will actually be printing these. I've got a little kind of instant film printer that I'll print those out with and then put them in a place where I can easily see them. Of course, in this small apartment, anywhere that I can easily see something, my wife can easily see something, which adds an extra level of embarrassment. And it's good because one reason that we tend not to take care of certain things in our lives that are not the way that we would like them to be is that we just kind of take the discomfort that we have with whatever it is and we just kind of push it to the back of our minds. We distract ourselves from it. We stick our fingers in our ears and go la 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 la, pretending it doesn't exist, but it's there and you know it's there. And if you actually care about doing something about it, it pays dividends to sit with the discomfort and let it guide you towards a decent solution. Now, there are other things that I really need to fix in my life. And, this is part of the overall kind of reinvention thing that I'm trying to do this year with my life, part of why I'm making this video, part of why I started a new Patreon, why I'm quitting my day job in like 4 days, which by the way is really freaking me out. But I know it's what's necessary because I have gotten, for way too long, I've been way too comfortable with just things not being the way that I want, especially considering that I have the capacity, I have the ability, I have all the reasons I could possibly need to make those changes, but I haven't. And yeah, I can blame some of it on depression because that is a legitimate thing, but it is also laziness. Lazy bones, Mr. David here. I don't want to do that. I have been in a slump the last few years and it sucks. It's dumb and I'm done with it. So with that in mind, let me show you something else that I am embarrassed about and makes me very uncomfortable, and it's going to make me very uncomfortable to show you, and no, it's not going to be me in my underwear. You don't get to see that. But let me introduce you to another thing that I'm trying to sort out at the moment. Now, keep in mind that if you are a neat freak, you're not going to like what you're about to see. This is my workspace. That is my bookcase, one of them, and all kinds of crap piled on top of it. That is my sewing machine with stuff on front of it and top of it. There's a tripod in the middle of everything, and then this is one of my 2 work tables. Now tell me, how much work do you think I get done in this setting? Because I'll tell you what, it's not much. Why? Because how can you work when the surface is completely covered with clutter? Yes, it's bad. Now, it could be a lot worse. If you look at like hoarder videos, you see everything covered in trash. I don't have a problem with trash. I have a problem with cameras and cables and books and notebooks and loose note cards and all the various detritus of various creative projects and just trying to get things done. And one of the major reasons it gets like that is that thanks to ADHD, one thing that happens, and this is not just me, some of you out there may relate to this, but you're working on a thing, and then, oh, you remember another thing. I got to do that thing. So you put that down, you go to the next thing. And then that happens again, and then that happens again, and that happens again. And eventually, every surface is covered in the remains of various unfinished tasks. And that's what happened. So everything you saw on that bookcase, in front of the sewing machine, on top of the tables, everything there has a place where it should be, where it should go. But over the last few months, it's just kind of exploded. And if I'm going to quit full-time English teaching and get back to creative work, I need an actual workspace. Like right now, I'm at the kitchen table. I'm sitting where my wife usually sits because the other side of the table is also messy. Not so bad. It's clean enough that I can still eat there. But the point is, I need to do something about that. I'm giving myself, today is Tuesday, and I am going to give myself until end of the day on Sunday to get that area and hopefully a couple others fully cleaned up. And I am putting it in the video here now so that puts pressure on me, that puts discomfort on me, so that helps me do it. And I had other ideas of things I was going to put into this. I really need to actually write these things before I try to make the video. So yeah, I'm going to go work on the mess right now, get some stuff put away, get some stuff tidied up before I head off to work. Thank you for being here. And by the way, I'm going to do something that I keep forgetting to do. I keep forgetting to put it in these videos, and I don't want to. I would like to thank the people who are supporting me through my Patreon, where I promise I'll be putting more stuff. I'm figuring this out. But I want to thank Steve Novosel, who was the first person to sign up. Sarah Munson, my big sister. Thank you very much, Sarah, for your presence here on the Patreon. And thank you, Amy Patterson, an old friend who I've known for, well, actually, more than half my life by a decent margin. Yeah, that's scary. But great people all around. Thank you very much for supporting this. And if you're seeing this ending of the video, that means you're on YouTube. And thank you for being here on my channel. If you have any interest in seeing more of it, hit subscribe. If you liked what you saw, hit like, please. And, as I've said before, I'm just starting out. And I'm learning as much as I can, but thank you for being here at the early stages. I expect things are going to get a whole lot better from here. So thanks for being here. If you want to know about the Patreon, the link is in the bio, not the bio, the link is in the description of the video. Isn't that neat? And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back sometime soon with something better than this.